Gentlemen, welcome back to the Tiege Hanley Starting a Business, Building a Brand vlog. This one, big number 140. And the first order of business, we forgot last time. We forgot to pick the winners of the Tiege Hanley giveaway. So, in no particular order, here they are. The phenomenal Ariane, Christopher Overgaard, Adel Salam Rafat, Taylor Nagoyan, Jesus Daniel Hernandez, Pedro Zamudio, Vivek dude, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Martin Parsley, Copper Heberman, Hazim Mustafa. Last but certainly not least, our boy Cameron. So those are the winners. We had officially 312 entries. We used like a random generator thing to pick the winners so that we took the human element out of it. How are you going to claim your prize? All you got to do, if I mentioned you, you've got to just message Tiege Hanley, let us know, yo, this is me. And if you don't do that, we will also try and reach out directly. But congratulations and enjoy the shirt and the level. But now what I want to talk about is sort of my perception and my perspective of last vlog and just being at Tiege Hanley for those 2 days and the meetings that we had. It's crazy how much we have grown as a company and how much progress we are making. And I give a lot of the credit to Rob and Kelley. Specifically Kelley. Rob is doing a fantastic job with technology. We still are having a tech issue though. We still are having a difficult time building out that aspect of the Tiege Hanley team. Technology is a big deal, right? And now we've got this super sick space, which you guys saw in last vlog. Kelley gave you the tour. Actually, you want to see a picture of what it looks like with furniture? Here it is. Look how cool. Tiege Hanley HQ, baby. The space just looks amazing, and it's awesome. It's not 100% done. We still have things like to put on the walls and stuff like that, but it was really cool for me to watch Kelley sort of talk a little bit about the space and talk about Tiege Hanley's values and our core beliefs, because it was very apparent. And if you missed last week's vlog, I highly recommend you watch it. You can tell. It's like there's no bullshit when it comes to Kelley's enthusiasm, his excitement, and what Tiege Hanley is all about. When you watch that and you watch him sort of just talk about it, it gives me chills. Like literally, I've got chills right now thinking about how passionate the whole team is. And the really cool thing about this weekend was, you know, we did the chopping block thing where you saw the last vlog. We did the cooking class and the wine tasting and cheese tasting. That was amazing. And for the record, you guys saw that my wife was not on camera in any of those pictures, and the chemist was also not on camera in any of those pictures. And so that was the rest of our team. So for all you conspiracy theory people out there, they were not there. So we did that on Thursday night, and then Saturday we did another team building event where we went and saw Journey, Def Leppard, and the Pretenders at Wrigley Field. And before that, at this like really cool like outdoor like bar type thing right down from Wrigley Field, Tiege Hanley like rented like a cabana, so that was outside, and it was all like sort of couches, and it was almost like we had like bottle service and stuff like that, except instead of like girls and stuff like that, it was just a bunch of dudes walking around, and man, there were some drunk people early. Went through like a few bottles of vodka at the Tiege Hanley booth. Everybody was just having a great time. It was catered. We had food. It was amazing. I can't express. I remember like, okay, so here's how the concert goes. So everybody sort of had like different seats. Like we had like 3 sections of Tiege Hanley like team members. We couldn't all be together. But when the concert started, everybody sort of started migrating to like one area. And so by the time Def Leppard came on, it was getting dark, and everybody was like sort of congregated in one area. And the whole team was there just going nuts and dancing and singing, and Def Leppard definitely rocked the house. And I was never a huge Def Leppard fan, but they killed it. They put on a fantastic show. Journey was good, but Def Leppard killed it. Anyway, what was really amazing about that experience was just to see everybody come together as a team and and just do something really fun and sort of let their hair down and just have a blast. And it's moments like that. It's weekends like we just had that are so formative and pivotal and critical to our business. Like every single person in our company will look back and think back to the time, like when we're a really big company, look back at the time that we, had bottle service at this bar, and then went and saw Journey and Def Leppard and did cooking. Like, it was incredible. This whole event, this whole team building weekend that we did wasn't cheap, right? As a company, it was an expense that we had that we decided was definitely worth it. And let me tell you something. It was worth it multiple of like 10. There's no amount of money that you can put on the goodwill and just the togetherness. Like, everybody feels like they're more part of a team than ever before. And those type of like bonding moments for a company are priceless. And so when you're in a position, when you have your business, you definitely should take advantage of that and do things that are not like work related, because sometimes you get bogged down in the minutia of just doing your job and the work and the grind of just being in business and doing your 9-to-5 job. Something else really big, we did health insurance. Everybody now has the opportunity to get health insurance, and so this was a really big deal for our company. Like, really big deal. And so it was really, I keep saying really a lot, I'm sorry. I don't know how to express it right other than it's special that we can do this. And this is another one of those things, right? It's not cheap for Tiege Hanley, Rob, Kelley, myself, and the Chemist, the owners, to do this. It's an expense. That money, we could, it could be profit. It could go to the bottom line if we kept it. But we're trying to do something bigger, and at the end of the day, we're only as good as our customers and our team members. And you got to take care of both people, and you've got to feel special as our customer. You've got to feel like we're doing the absolute best job we can when it comes to our products, when it comes to our customer service, when it comes to giving you information and value from this vlog. And our team members also need to feel like they are part of something bigger than just the job, and I really feel like we've done that. Some other Tiege Hanley updates and news. God, so much. We covered so much. So this quarterly meeting, we talked. It was a whirlwind, right? I'm still trying to wrap my brain around a lot of things that we discussed, a lot of things we talked about. One of the problems with growth and us getting bigger is that we've got more team members, right? We've got like 12 people that are with Tiege Hanley now, and everybody's sort of doing different things. And so when we have this meeting quarterly, it's really a 2-day meeting, but it's sort of cut down, because when I went there at first, I had to go to this house where we were shooting a lot of the video for the Tiege Hanley website with the product and the new packaging, and by new packaging, we're just realigning like certain words and stuff like that to make it prettier and more consistent. One of the jobs of Cindy's is brand manager and making sure that everything looks like one way and very consistent. And so all the videos were filmed in that house. I was there for a few hours. We also took, a lot of photos. We took team photos of all of us standing behind like in front of a black wall for our website. We're just trying to really step up our game in terms of the collateral and the imagery of Tiege Hanley. But it wasn't enough time. It feels like we cover a lot, but it seems like we're always leaving like a lot of stuff out. And to be completely honest, like, we could have met for 2 weeks and not gotten through all the things that we wanted to talk about, or really dive, because we've got to dive deep in certain areas and certain topics, and we allot like a certain amount of time like on our agenda for each specific thing. And so we had a really great meeting where everybody sort of came into the conference room and we were talking about ideas. It was sort of like a rap session where we were just talking about different ideas of, okay, these are our problems. How do we solve this problem? And everybody would go around and give their input or idea, and then everybody would sort of talk and collaborate and see what was good, what was bad, and there are no bad ideas. That's the funny thing. It's just different perceptions and different perspectives from different people. Something else that we're moving towards for those of you out there that are into like business and entrepreneurship, have you ever heard of something called like the entrepreneurs operating system? And it's a method of running your business that is streamlined. It's cutting out a lot of the nonsense to make sure that you're spending the right time on the right sort of process and the right like task. And I sound like an idiot talking about it because Kelley just brought it up and Rob just brought it up in this last meeting. And we're having like a big like kickoff in the next like few weeks talking about how to sort of adopt this as a company. But a lot of really successful companies and entrepreneurs are going with this new method of running your business. And I will give you more information once I have this meeting and I understand a lot better about, you know, sort of how it works and what is involved and the nuances of it. But one of the key ingredients is something called ROCKS. And ROCKS isn't an acronym for anything. I asked because I'm like, what does ROCKS stand for? And really it's just like everybody has things and really important things that they need to accomplish in a specific time frame. And it's like a 3-month rock and like a 6-month rock. And it's the most important critical aspects of your job, what you need to accomplish, what you need to get done. And so, like I said, I'm an idiot right now. I don't know 100% of what's going on, but it's exciting. And it's really great because a lot of like things have led us to sort of this idea that this is going to be the best way for us to manage our business because, you know, we get distracted, right? Everybody's got different things going on. Everybody is being pulled in different directions. But really slowing it down, breaking it down to the most critical aspects of your job, what you need to accomplish, and having basically a review at the end of 3 months or whatever the time frame is. Did you accomplish these things? And if you haven't, why not? Because these were mission critical. Everything else is kind of like extra and focus on these. And so how do you like my explanation of this? It's terrible, and I should probably wrap it up. Gentlemen, lots of things happening at Tiege, and you can probably tell by this vlog that I'm a little bit scattered and still trying to wrap my brain around things. We're interviewing PR agencies, we're interviewing dermatologists, which I'll tell you about a little bit later. We're doing a lot of things, making a lot of moves, and at the end of the day, we're working as hard as we can on this company, and it's amazing. The thing that I took away personally from this last meeting is that everybody's doing a really great job. And I have never been more inspired and excited to be part of Tiege Hanley than I am right now. And that's one of the beautiful things about going and getting like this infusion of energy and Tiege Hanley juice like in my veins. You know, there's only so much excitement I can get from being here in Atlanta and being on a call with the rest of my team, you know, that's in Chicago, you know, once a week or twice a week or whatever it is. But going and being there and experiencing it and just seeing Kelley explain why he loves Tiege Hanley and what Tiege Hanley is all about and why that is on our wall and what it means to us and seeing how excited and passionate he gets. It makes me so thrilled to have him as our CEO and our leader, knowing that he is absolutely doing a great job. Rob is doing an amazing job. Everybody on our team is just kicking so much ass. But that being said, we've got a lot of things that are not amazing that are going on that we've got to figure out for us to truly be as incredible as I think we can. But at the end of the day, 2-year anniversary, we celebrated some crazy milestones, and we are much further ahead of the game than any of us ever dreamed possible. But it's not because of us. I mean, part of it is, but the majority of it is because of you. And so take a bow and give yourself a pat on the well-moisturized back and face, because you have just been amazing. And we couldn't thank you any, it's just incredible. It's been such a special ride. Next week, we're going to go into a little bit more like granular detail of certain things. But if you've got any questions, down in the comments, a business question, start it with business question and then, you know, your question. And that's a way for me to very easily get in there and decipher what's business related and what's just telling me that I suck. I'm kidding. There are actually less of those comments on this platform. But guys, thank you so much. 2 years in the books. Tiege Hanley quarterly meeting. Wish you could have been there with us. You kind of were, but wish you could have been in the meetings because you would be as excited as we are. But we got a lot of work to do. But with you by our side, I know that we can do it. Guys, thank you. And I'll see you next week.